Alright, what's up survivors? In this video I'm going to show you guys how to set up my new Discord raid alarm. So this can be crafted using 10 planks on 15 nails. That's the default recipe. So 10 planks, 50 nails, craft raid alarm station. That'll give you one of these things. And this thing can be placed anywhere, but you will need a territory flag to assemble the actual alarm. So the alarm requires a base radio or field transceiver. So you'll need to loot that, find that in the wild, attach it to the alarm station. And now we have the beginnings of a raid station. To actually make this usable, we need to use a screwdriver on it to assemble it. It takes a minute, so I'll fast forward through all these steps. See that notification just popped up there saying I need a territory. So I'll create a territory really quickly. There we go. I'll call this test base. Create. Okay. Alright, now it should be good to build this raid alarm. Alright, so building the raid alarm just essentially locks the field transceiver to the station here. And now it's locked in place. You can use a screwdriver to dismantle it if you need to move it. But once it's in place, all we need now is a car battery. So go and find a car battery. A full charged car battery will last 1 week of raid alarm detection. So you do need to recharge these batteries. So once I place that in there, I can now switch on the raid station and I'm met with this interface here. So this interface is where we input our Discord webhooks. You're allowed up to 3 webhooks. You can rename your base here. Notice that it inherited my expansion territory base name by default, but I can change this if I wanted to. So now to set up a Discord webhook URL, we need to jump over to Discord. So here's my test Discord here. So you will need a Discord server. They are free to set up if you haven't got one already. Once you've set one up, just create a channel, right click the channel, click edit channel, and come to integrations. This is where we add a webhook. If you have lots of people in your Discord and you want to keep this raid alarm private, you can switch this to a private channel. Just create a private channel that you and your mates or your clan members and friends have access to. But what we need here is integrations and create webhook. Done. The name doesn't matter, it will be overwritten, but same with the avatar, so just leave that as the default. Now we need to copy the webhook URL, jump back into the game, click the little paste button, click OK, and we're good. Now it hasn't sent an alert to me yet because I don't have this connected to the satellites. So what I need is to find a raid alarm radar kit. So these spawn in the world. You can't craft these, but you can find them at airdrops and rare loot spawns, and you can buy them at the trader. Once you have one of these, you need to place it within, I think it's within 15 meters or so of this station, because we need to use a cable reel to connect these, and the maximum distance is 15 meters. For this cable reel, I think you can DayZ chain them together. I haven't tried that, but I think that might work. This is all using mostly vanilla mechanics. So now I need to plug this into my raid station, plug it into my satellite dish, and there we go. Just got a notification. We are connected to my raid alarm. Connection established. Alright, so now if I click on this link here, every time this triggers an alert, we'll have a link here with some coordinates. That will take me to the map coordinates. Now it's currently set to Zenarchist, so it's not accurate, but I'll fix that later. And we're pretty much set up. The last thing to mention is that we can add a megaphone to this thing if we want a audio alert when a raid is occurring. So we'll be anyone in the area will be notified or be able to hear that a raid's going on at your base. Some people might not want that, so this is optional. But if I switch this on, I get a notification that our connection is established. If I switch it off, I'll be notified that I've lost connection. So if the battery runs out, you'll be notified that it lost connection. Or if this gets covered up and it can't access the sky, you'll be notified. And so now I'll show you how this actually works. I'll build a door really quickly. And if I place a breaching charge, this should trigger the alarm. There we go. The audio alarm is going off. And if I go over to Discord, we got a raid alarm alert, your base is under attack. And if I click on that, it'll take me to the location that my raid alarm is deployed at. So if you share this with your mates and they're not sure where your base is, the alert will notify them straight away. One last thing to mention, if you have a PDA on you or a radio of any kind and it has a battery and it's turned on, whether you have a satellite dish connected or not, so if I unplug this, I get a notification that I've lost connection to the satellite.
Can anybody hear me?
There's a mission going, I'll just ignore that. If our base gets attacked or the raid station gets attacked, I get a notification. See in the top left here, raid alarm, your base is under attack.
Attention survivors, we need your help with a humanitarian mission.
So that alert got sent to my radio, but it didn't get sent to Discord because I didn't have that satellite connected. So whether you have the satellite or not, it's still useful to have this set up. Whether you've got the satellite or not, this base radio will notify any members of the territory of a raid that is occurring. So yeah, hopefully this helps with offline raiding. If the alarm is functioning okay, it'll be green. If it is going off currently, it'll be flashing red. And if it was triggered, but it's no longer active, it'll be red like this. Anyway, that'll do it for this little guide. Good luck out there, survivors.